Welcome again to Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Kalambai, and if you've not followed us before, please make sure that you actually watch us, listen, and if you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe, you follow us. That's we appreciate a lot. We thank actually many of our followers. We have more than more than 4,000, and we are coming close to 5,000 subscribers, and that is grace to you. So we say cheer up and we say thank you because you have been really a team of this wonderful channel, and you have been a member of this wonderful channel, helping us actually to succeed and to dream even bigger. So we say thank you very much for those who follow our videos regularly, because this is actually very important for us and help us again much more, even to actually spread it, because what we want and what our goal is that every and each one of you should be financially independent. And the only way to be financially independent is to share not only success stories, which are very important, but to share also our failures in businesses. Because when we know our failures, people can learn from what we have failed. And that's why I have done many times, teaching failures, teaching successes, and sharing with all those that can listen, because that is very important. As a mentor, I've helped people actually buy houses. I've helped people actually start businesses. I have done that, and I'm very thankful to God because I've been part of a successful story for many, encouraging people actually in the businesses and in their successful stories and prosperity. So today I just wanted to continue sharing the story of one of my tenants. I have people are renting my apartments, and this is not to say just to boast, but this is the truth. So my goal is not to hit myself in the chest, but my goal is that you also can have the same thing, or even can have much more if God will. But I'm teaching you so that also I can learn from that, and I can actually climb and learn from my own mistakes and even become much more prosperous. So this is the thing. It's a journey which we are actually making together. It's a journey that we are making each other strong. It's a journey that we are actually supporting one another, making sure that we all come to the top point. And they say that being in a group, when you travel in a group, is much more safer than traveling alone, because when you're traveling alone you can go far but you become very tired. But when you are traveling with many, you can go really, really slow but surely. Like in Swahili we say, haraka haraka haina baraka. There is no blessing in going faster. There is much more blessing in going, in a group, slowly but surely. So that's where the blessing is. So, tune in our channel. We have many more videos advising you in businesses and helping you actually. So please, if you find this interesting, please tune up and stay with us and listen to what we have to share. So one of my tenants, I have one house which I'm actually renting to a company, and that house, which I'm renting to a company, has been we have rented it since April, and that company has been paying very well. But the thing is, in May it was late for payment. It has been late for payment for a while. In May, actually, I remember sending them an email and saying, hey, you have not paid the bill, you have to pay. And they say, okay, we are sorry. And then they ended up paying even late. So in September and October, they did not pay. They have not paid. So I've been trying to actually contact them and sending them emails, because the thing is, when you are into business, it's very important to have documentation. So the thing is not about calling them and informing them by the call, but the thing is about writing, having, everything in written form. If you do not have anything in written form, then it will become very difficult for you to prove that thing in the courts. So I will not really advise you to send SMS. I will advise you to send emails, because those things, they keep, it's a documents. You keep those documents, you keep those proof of what has been going on. It's a historical of what has been going on. So I kind of send the email and say, hey, you have not paid the bill. I will really suggest that you do it very fast, because what has happened, the deadline has gone over. And that happened that 4 weeks they did not pay. I had to send them to a debt collector. So the debt collector had to come in at a later stage of this and send them actually that request, which is I should have actually sent them to the debt collector from the first day. And but that did not happen. But the law says that I should inform them 14 or 2 weeks after the deadline. So the thing is, I did it 4 weeks, and that was actually late. So the debt collector is on their back, hunting that money for us. But the thing is, it's been 2 months they have not paid, and we have been trying to contact them, even calling them, and nothing. Sometimes they not pick up. Sometimes they pick up and give us false promises. We pay in 2 weeks. We pay in 2 weeks. We pay in 1 week. Next week, please. And when they're saying next week, they put it on Thursday, so that actually when you call on Thursday, they don't pick up, and on Friday they don't pick up, the week goes. So that has been their strategy, to my thoughts, my thinking. That is it. So they have been really just trying to actually look for cover up. So one day when I got them, I say, hey, there is a possibility here. Since I'm writing to you and you are not able to pay me money, and the company under you is actually paying money, because I did contact the people of that company, the people that company has put here. So I said, okay, can you please check with your company if they have made the payment? And according to them, the payment has been already made. It's already made. But the company which I'm renting to has not been able to actually pay that money to us. So the thing is, since they're not able to pay to us, I suggested that the money should actually, they should actually put us into contact with the other company, so that the contract, they can just transfer their contract to us, so that we have the same contract with them as actually they have. So they said, okay, we'll do that, but give us a week or 2 weeks, and then if we don't fix it, we'll do it. So I gave them the 2 weeks, and I came back. They had not paid. I say, okay, this is the time now. You have to transfer according to promise. Oh, wait a bit. Give us even next week. So I gave them the week again. Now the thing is, how much more patient would you have been in this case? How much more patient would you have been in this case? Would you have actually let them give you promises as they gave to me, or would you just have chased them out and kicked them out? Because this is really ridiculous. You cannot actually not pay bills for 2 months in Norway. That will cost you a lot of money. There is an increase every time. You can start from $1,000 and then it goes to $10,000 in a matter of a little time. So things are going really fast, and the bills have to be paid. And that's what we've been really having as challenges with this company. And next time maybe I'll mention it. So the thing is, we have been really having real challenges with this company, and we've been telling them, okay, if you're not able to pay, then actually we are willing to take drastic measures. And by drastic measures, I mean, we can evade the people who are here and say, hey, we have to put the thing online. But what I know is that the people who are renting from us are very satisfied. They're very satisfied with the apartment, are very satisfied with the accommodation. Everything is really satisfactory. And that's what I like. I like my clients to be satisfied. We have not had a complaint, not even one complaint, since they entered in. And that's really, I'm really thankful for that, because these people, not only they've not been complaining, but they take good care of the apartment. And that's what I like. You have to be there and to take good care of the apartment. So as for the moment, we are waiting for them to actually pay the entire amount. and which they promised that we do this week. So this week has not yet finished. So we are waiting again so that they can make that payment. But this is not how you do businesses. This is not how you do businesses. I regret because I did not take the depositum or the 3-month down payment. They had to pay the 3-month down payment. That would have made them actually to be serious in terms of how they actually deal with us. And that is really something that I think in the future I'll not do it. Do not do it because it's dangerous. Somebody can just destroy your house, and then they go, and then you have nowhere you can go with them. You can actually spend a lot of money to the lawyers, and it's not even equivalent to what you're getting for monthly payments. Lawyers are very expensive, so you have to be actually very careful in this kind of issues. So we are trying actually to fight and to see how can we actually when will they be able to pay, and because these things are piling up and issues are coming, so they need not only to pay but also to pay for the increase that have been, and for the effect that thing has caused, because there is many bills we have to pay. We have to pay the water bills, we have to pay the electricity bills, we have to pay the internet bills, we have to pay the municipality bill. All these bills are coming and they're piling up. If you don't have money, then there is an increase all the time. So it kind of destabilizes you in the economy, and that's what it did for a while, because it did shake us up a bit. But thanks be to God, we had some extra which we could actually lay there and say, hey, in case something happens, so we have this actually to help us and to chip in. So that's what we've been doing, and that's what we did. So we appreciate that it has been like that, and I thank God for my wife, because we have that deal to actually keep some of our profits and everything, so that in times of difficulties we can just jump in and assist one another. It's not a lot, but it's help us. So the thing is, when you're doing business, you have to think about that. You have to put some money aside, and knowing that in case something happens, we have a place we can run onto. And that's the same thing with families, because families, something can happen, the child can become sick, anything can happen, or an issue can happen, traveling on a holiday, something happen. You have to have something you've saved, to jump in. I do not have credit card, so I don't like credit card, because I think that I'm really a bad credit payer. I don't like those things. So I have had 2 credit cards, and I told them and I throw them, because I don't want to have anything with debt. I don't like debts, and that's my only way of life. I can have debts like house, car, necessary debts, but not debt on what I'm gonna buy, food. I don't like. If I don't have money to buy food, I'll pass by. I don't have to eat that food. But if I have money, I'll spoil myself. I'll eat that food. But I really like living by the means of not what I have, but under what I have. I like living by under what I have, because I know that if you live by what you have, then you have nothing to save. So I live much more under than what I have. So I try to keep my family going that way, teaching ourselves about money, and helping one another in the family, just so that we can actually maintain the speed going on. So that's what the story has been all about. I have good and nice tenants, but I think it's the company that actually I've been renting onto, which has been really affecting this. But I'm really satisfied with the boys who are here. They've been very nice and very comprehensive, and they keep the house. That's what is important, is that the people are here actually keeping the property for you. So the property is well kept, and as for that, we are not really worried, but we are really concerned when it comes to the payment being made on time, because this is not the first time, this is not the second time, this is not the third time. This has happened before, and we have given warnings. So we think that this is the time for action. I don't know what kind of action you would actually take in this case, because the ones who are in the house have paid, but the one who's renting to us has not paid. So how would you actually proceed with this one? Because we have tried to take contact with those that have paid, so that we can actually deal with them directly. So give us some feedback, give us what you think, and please make sure that you subscribe to this channel, you follow us, and God bless you, and see you on the next one.